briefly talked about, in our roster, we also manage World Cup Soccer Europe in the Philippines during COVID. Who's down playing down in Australia right now, and also we have Gabe Dinette, who's also a wrestler from Duke. So we have someone in the Greco-Roman wrestling side, and also recently qualified for Paris 24, Levi Jung Ruivibar. It's also underneath our stable. So we are. For me as a tennis player, we're also taking a look at a couple of tennis players that are in the U.S. that are Filipino. There's a lot of them down there. One of them being Aaron Cayetano, number one player over at USC. So yes, to answer your question, yes, we're looking at other disciplines. These are just our guys here in athletics because yeah, right?
Okay, Sir Ed, what is the basis on finding and scouting those who have great potential to have included in the PhilAm Sports roster aside from the Philippine passport, sir?
Oh, a lot. We take data. We take data. We have long conversations with coaches. We look at potential. I've been in the sport for a long time. You could tell who has the potential and who is going to really be a contributor to a world class stage.
Okay, my last question for the four athletes that are here in our press con. Are you grateful for this opportunity to have supported with PhilAm Sports in achieving your career goals in athletics? Eli first.
I am so grateful. Like honestly, I couldn't. There's a lot of things I couldn't have done without these guys so far. Um, just like the little things from getting poles. Like traveling with poles is really hard to do. It's expensive. It's not easy. And having him as a pole vaulter as well, that's a super plus for me. So he knows all the ins and outs of pole travel and just everything around that. So yeah, I'm very very grateful for him.
Okay, Victoria please.
Yes, I am eternally grateful for Bo and Ed and all of Willem Sports for giving me this opportunity. This has been a dream of mine for a very long time. Honestly, just representing the Philippines and coming back to my home, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I hope everything will work out in God's timing, and but they've just given me the greatest opportunity of a lifetime to compete on the international stage and give back to my homeland. So I'm very excited for.
Okay, Miss Lauren.
This is working. Yes, I am very grateful to Ed and Bo. They've done a lot over the past few years. We've been through a lot together, and we've gotten to know each other and develop a relationship. And I think I will accomplish the goal of representing the Philippines at the Olympics thanks to these guys and helping me have a plan for the season. So they've helped me organize my crazy track life a little bit. So I'm very grateful.
And lastly, Yasin. Salamat po.
Yeah, I know. So I got in touch with Bo and Ed in the fall of 2023. So I'm very grateful for them to help. We took a long-term approach to planning this year out, and for it to lead to being here in this chair and being in Manila to run the championships, it's worked out really well. So hopefully it's just the beginning of what we're going to accomplish. The athletes next to me and then the athletes in front of me right now. So.
Okay, so Robin, we'll address the beautiful elephant in the room. That's you, Victoria. So whether you have a Philippine passport, because anyway, it's an open tournament, open competition. On Saturday, or not, you will run, correct?
Correct. Yes. Yeah, I intend to compete here no matter what. I'm really excited for the opportunity.
Okay. And since my latest acquaintance and growing friendship with Mr. Navarro, what's the status of that anyway?
We are actually headed after this to take a look at those papers. The one thing that we're being sure with is to do it properly. We're dealing on an international level, whether it be the GC, whether it be athletics. It's one of those things that you can't take shortcuts. Because if you take shortcuts, then you open yourself up for possibility. Hold on one second. And it's happening. So we want to make sure that we cross cross our T's and dot our I's and do it the proper way with the proper channels, so she can do what she wants.
So it's, I mean, more or less, if we were going to, what percentage are we in the process now? 80%?
I would say we're at 90% right now.
90%.
90% right now. And also just yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. When it comes to technical stuff with athletics, so we had, it's kind of similar to what happened with Peter Frank and Lauren Hoffman, which you know, for example, Lauren,
Last year they
ran the
competed, but they were
Yeah.
still Filipinos,
yeah,
right?
the USA trials in 23. Yeah, she was running underneath the US flag at the USA trials, finished sixth US, and then all of a sudden, you know, a couple of weeks later, switched to allegiance. So they can switch their allegiance at any time. Well, before obviously.
Once a paper, so just one good question. Can you tell one good question? Can you speak Filipino or Tagalog? Just a few words.
She can sing by the allegiance. She can sing Lupang Hinir. She can sing.
Ah, pero no, 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 no. Just a few words in Filipino. Just a few words in Filipino that you can at least magandang
Salamat po.
Oh, okay, that's it for me.
Good morning. I'm Lito from Aba. I just like to hit on what Bo said earlier regarding the misconception, because our constitution states that once you were born of either both Filipino or one just Filipino parents, you are a Filipino, and that's it. Nobody can deny it. So whatever you are representing, whatever you do to the country, it's for the good of the Philippines. So we take it, we wrote on it, we will support you each way you go. Okay? And the next question is to Bo and Ed. So what is your end goal for these athletes? Are you seeing these athletes go, each and every one of them, to Olympics, or make them the most of their lives to get them richness, or plenty to have competition, more competition, or see them in the stardom like Angelina Jolie or everything?
My end goal is actually just to be able to have these athletes be the best that they can be, right? And knowing them and, you know, being around them, knowing their work ethic, knowing their character, I think they can be on that stage. You know, I'm never gonna pressure anybody to say like, hey, you gotta make an Olympic team, you gotta do this. I just want to be able to facilitate, and at the end of the day, at the end of their career, they can look back and say, I gave everything, and I got the support from the Filipino people for this. That's my end goal. And then to, of course, come back and make it sustainable, because sustainability right now is going to be the biggest issue for us. And right now, we are on a little tunnel vision for the Olympic Games, but we are going to try to expand the track. We want to be able to get into development, get into maybe some LGUs, and we can see what we can do with Philippine-based athletes.
Oh, you have something to say? Agreed. but just add to that, as he was saying, we're here to serve. We do this because we love it. You know, we're on the phone at times, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, trying to figure out what we can do for our athletes. That's that fun. All right. And so, for the end goal is for them to reach their high school, but also at the same time, after it's all said and done, for them to also have in their heart to do exactly what we do, and for them to kind of start their own projects of doing things here. And again, because of the people that are on our roster are all good harm. And like you said at the beginning of your question, you know, yes, there are red tapes. Yes, there are challenges of getting passports, right? This country has had a history of sometimes being able to provide citizenships to even people that don't have Filipino blood, you know, right? And so for the country to be able to provide citizenship for athletes that do not have citizenship, how are you going to deny someone that's 50%, someone that's 25, someone that has the lineage that can be tracked and traced,
And really could be.
and willing to be here and give, right? And so, yeah, our goal is to grow this, and Ed touched on it a little bit earlier. This is not just, you know, it's not Ed and Bo, it's everybody, it's you guys. It's you guys telling the story. It's you guys kind of cultivating that, hey, there's this group. I'll give you a quick example. Mr. Bo here last night introduced me to one of the most amazing people that I've ever met, a Paralympic swimmer, Angel.
Angel Otom.
I mean, it was the most amazing thing. Here's Angel, who's the #3 backstroker in the world, going to Paris. And I don't want to share what she told me. Maybe I should. You know, it needs to be brought up. It needs to be brought up. You know, yes, we are privileged in many senses. We are. And I always say that the only thing that separates us from any other Filipinos is by stroke of luck. That's it. There's no difference. We had a stroke of luck that we ended up with this. Last night, I was running around watching Angel, watching people run. Went up to the Paralympic pool, met the Angel, speaking to her. I said, hey, how can we assist you? What can we do for you? You guys need, because these guys all, just another quick backstory. I know I don't want to say too much more speak to athletes, but it took, I sent out a text, hey guys, if you guys have anything you can submit, anything that you guys might have, let's go bring it down here. Danae, within 30 seconds, what do we need? A day later, hey, boy, I've got like 3 boxes. How are we going to get this down here? Right? And so, I was speaking to Angel last night, and I said, hey, what do you need? How can we, as a group, collaboratively assist you? You know what she said? Food. Food. I was like, what do you mean? Whey protein? You know, stuff to work out with? No, food. Explain. I wasn't getting it at first. Right? Tell me about this. Sometimes I eat twice a day. So that gives you perspective, right? It gives you perspective. And so if we can be somewhat, have the ability to assist in those ways. And again, yes, it's about athletics, it's about reaching goals, it's about accomplishing what we all do. But it's also, again, I reiterate to the reason why one of these things I started is because we can